This is a video I've wanted to make for a while. I just turned 27 this past week, exactly a week since I'm recording this, and I want to share the things that I've learned over these now 27 years of my life. First one being to work out and exercise every single day. Working out not only makes you stronger physically, but it protects your bones, it protects yourself from injury, mentally, it's made me a lot happier and healthier overall. So I can't recommend that more than enough. When I was younger, I really didn't work out and I didn't really play sports for a lot of different reasons, but being an adult now, I see the importance and the significance of having these kinds of routines and regularity with physical fitness, and how much it can really improve your life and help any pre-existing conditions you have. With that, taking care of your mental health, going to therapy as often as you need, talking to someone, making sure that your mental health is good, that you are taking care of yourself and doing what you can. Number 3, eating whole foods and avoiding as much processed food as possible. And I'm gonna add in cut back on the caffeine if you can. I definitely switched to starting to cook my own meals. In college, pretty much only had processed food. I had a very small fridge, and my excuse was that it was a lot faster and more time could be spent on studying for exams rather than spent in the kitchen trying to make meals. But I would also say with number 4, avoid eating out as much as you can. And there's a lot of merit to cooking your own meals. You figure out what's actually in your food and how much it takes to prepare, what you like and don't like, down to the nitty-gritty of different spices, different types of flour, of sugar. There's a lot of value to knowing how your meals are made and what is in them. With that, number 5, I want to say sometimes blood is thicker than water. Obviously, your friends are there for you and everything, but it's important to remember that your family, at the end of the day, is often there for you, and it's easy to, at least for me, to forget that sometimes. But knowing that you do have this huge network of your relatives is really important. And additionally, sometimes you may need them, and just knowing that can be a huge relief, especially this past year with COVID. I ended up moving back with family, and it was probably the best decision I've ever made. It helped me save financially, and it helped me have a strong network and not be living completely by myself on my own. And number 6, dogs are man's best friend. They are precious little creatures. And number 7, cats are nice too. I've mentioned that family is there for you. That's 8. And 9, it's sometimes good to ask for help when you need it. Sometimes that's hard to admit, but it really can. There's nothing wrong with asking for help. I also want to add 2 huge things that I've learned. Number 10, having a car is sometimes necessary, and so are student loans. With that, don't be afraid of student loans, and also don't be afraid to go back to school. Number 13, believe in yourself, and remember that people believe in you. I know it's easy to doubt yourself and to think that you have no value and you can't do something, but realize that there are a lot of people that support you, that believe in you, and that think you're gonna do great things, and you just need to keep telling yourself that, and eventually you will start to believe it too. With that, number 14, big thing I've learned this year is that not everyone is out to date you. Ironically, I'm filming this with my boyfriend on this clip, but there are a lot of friends that I've made over the last few years, and growing up, a big fear, just because of it happens so often, is that guys that I had been, quote, friends, end quote, with really had the intention of dating me, and it made me kind of skeptical. But I've realized, this past year, there are a lot of people I met that had good intentions, that wanted to be my friend and not just date me and be with me. And it was a big learning curve this year to find people that just wanted to be friends, genuinely. And with that, number 15, friends are there for you no matter what. That's something I've also learned, people that are there for you when you need them, that's what a real friend is. They support you, they are there when you need help, they not only are willing to help you when things are bad, but they actually want to. And I'm lucky to be able to say that I have actually met quite a few people this past year that I can call real friends, that really care about me and want to not only hang out with me, but see me succeed in life. And I can't express just how valuable that is. Jay, Ryan, if you're watching this, thank you again for being amazing, supportive friends. Now, this is number 16. I'm speeding it up because Hawaii is the best place on earth, and it is currently snowing outside. I have to tell you, I am not exactly thrilled about that. I really miss the warm weather, and I really appreciate tropical weather. I'm not a huge snow, cold person, and I'm definitely, this year I've realized that. I hope someday I will end up somewhere warm. And yeah. This brings me to number 17. One thing I've kind of relearned this year is that anime is awesome. And I've fallen back in love with anime. I've watched so many this past year. It's been a great experience. This is Jujutsu Kaisen, which is currently airing, and you should watch it. It's so good. Along with anime, video games are also really great, and I got back into playing League as well as so many other games and streaming on Twitch this past year, and I forgot how much I loved it and how much it was a part of my childhood, and how even especially during COVID, it's a great way to spend time with friends, to hang out, and to get to kind of enjoy yourself with the pandemic going on. And these are the last several things I've learned this year. A few are in crucial reminders. Margaret, avoid using heat on your hair. Stay blonde, it really makes you happy. Embrace your natural curly hair. A lot of people will comment this year, especially at work, saying how beautiful it is when you don't do anything to it. So just remember that. And with that, don't be afraid to fall in love. You fall in love this year, and to anyone watching this, I've had, and I'm sure other people have experienced, a lot of really rough breakups and poor relationships. I learned a lot this year of not letting anxiety control your life, and the importance of staying positive and remembering that your mindset is everything and really can impact how you think about the world and how your thoughts really do turn into actions. And lastly, 27. It's never too late to pursue your dreams, and you really will go so far in what you want to do in life, with getting into school and getting more clinical experience and an influx of lots of emails. But remember that you're gonna get there, and you're only getting closer now that you're 27. Again, thanks for watching this, guys. I really appreciate it. Please feel free to like this, share it with your friends, and subscribe if you want to see more content from me. I hope you have an amazing day wherever you are.